Inihatid sa inyo ng With Love John Foundation Incorporated sa ilalim ng pamumuno ni Dr. Bernie Miguel sa pakikipagtulungan ng Department of Education, Kidapawan City Division, Provincial Government of Cotabato at ng Notre Dame Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Eskwela. Radyo Eskwela. Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Ganap na alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at alas 3 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. Radyo Eskwela sa DXND Radyo Bida.
Good morning. Usa ka maayong buntag kanaton tanan mga higala ug welcome na pud usab sa another episode sa ato ang programang Radyo Eskwela. Ang programang hatod kanato sa Department of Education, Kidapawan City Division, and of course kauban ang With Love John Foundation Incorporated headed by Dr. Bernie Miguel, and of course ang administrator sa Dakbayan sa Kidapawan si Sir Ian Leo Domingo. Good morning usab sa ato ang mga kaubanan sa Department of Education. Sa pagpanguna sa SDS Omar A. Obas, inubanan usab sa ato ang ASDS Ma'am Natividad Ocon, sa ato ang CID Chief Dr. Milrose Peralta, SGOD Chief Sir Remigio Orias, sa ato ang RBI Coordinator Ma'am Shirley Dua. Usa ka maayong morning sa ato ang mga learners, sa ato ang mga ginikanan ug suking tagapaminaw. And karon mga higala, we will be playing RBI sa Mathematics Grade 5 o Grade 6. So karon pa lang daan iandam na inyong mga modules so Grade 5 Math Week 8. So siyempre ang ato ang Grade 6 sa Week 8. Kay I'm sure aduna pag yung mga items diha nga wala pa gid in town no basig wala pa nato na answeran. So this is the perfect time to answer those things. Kay para pagpasa na sa ato ang mga module, so hapsay na ang dagan, no? Okay, o sa ato ang mga learners, sa ato ang mga viewers pod, kung dili man mo makauban ka namo sa radyo, pwede pod mo log in. Okay, i-like o i-share lang ang page sa DXND Radyo Bida Kidapawan City aron masubaybayan or masundan mininyo live. O kauban, kauban, wala ako mga kauban karon, ako ra gid isa mga higala no sa ngalan na lamang ni Marlon Bolasa ug ni Crizel Dayan Sampani Binyas. Ako ang inyong makauban karong buntaga, Gladys Mir Pontongan. Okay, so di na ta maglangan mga higala, kuhaan na inyong module sa Mathematics 5, Grade 5, Week 8. Kay ang pangutana, Grade 5 learners, andam na ba mo? I'm sure andam na mo. A pleasant morning, Kidapawenyos. Welcome back to our program, Radyo Eskwela, especially to our Grade 5 learners. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Gladys Mir Puntongan. I hope everyone is in good health as we start our new lesson today for Mathematics Grade 5, Week 8. May I request our dear pupils and parents to take your seats and be ready with your modules. Remember, do not put unnecessary marks on any part of the module. In a while, we will start our lesson. Please be ready with your Mathematics 5, Quarter 1, Module 17.1. Are you ready? If you're ready, let us listen to our lesson for today. Hello kids! Hello parents and guardians! Welcome to another fruitful and exciting lesson in Mathematics 5. Today, we will learn about solving routine problems involving division without any other operations of fraction in a whole numbers. Before we proceed to our lesson, please listen carefully while I'm going to discuss our new lessons. Are you ready to listen? Do you still remember your previous lesson about dividing simple fractions and whole number by a fraction and vice versa? Let's try how well you remember your past lesson by answering the What I Know part on page 6. Here is our direction. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer on a separate sheet. I'll give you 10 seconds to answer each questions. Okay, let's begin. Number 1. The reciprocal of 1/4 is letter A, 1, letter B, 2, letter C, 3, and letter D, 4. The answer is D, 4. Number 2. The lowest term of 3/6 is letter A, 1/5, letter B, 1/4, letter C, 1/3, and letter D, 1/2. The answer is letter D, 1/2. Number 3. 4 can be expressed 4 kilogram packs of sugar can make out of a bag that contains 15 kilograms of sugar. Letter A, 10, letter B, 20, letter C, 30, and letter D, 40. The answer is letter B, 20. Number 9. Nikki has 9 meters of fabric to make shirts. If each shirt requires 3/4 meter of fabric, how many shirts can she make? Letter A, 10, letter B, 12, letter C, 14, and letter D, 16. The answer is letter B, 12. And number 10, Lucy equally poured 4/5 liter of lemonade into 6 cups. How much lemonade did each cup have? Letter A, 1/5, letter B, 2/5, letter C, 1/15, and letter D, 2/15. The answer is letter D, 2/15. Good job, kids! I hope you will remember that. We will still be using this concept in our new lesson today with problem solving. Now, kids, open your module on page 8. We will discuss lesson 1. In this lesson, you will be able to solve routine problems involving division without any other operations of fractions and whole numbers using appropriate problem-solving strategies or tools, and demonstrates the value of sharing by answering what's in the drill. The simpler, the better. This is the direction. Write the simplest form of each of the following. I'll give you 1 minute to answer the 5 items and let's check after. All right? Go! Here are the answers. Number 1, 1/2. Number 2, 2/3. Number 3, 1/3. Number 4, 1/5. Number 5, 1/4. Very good, kids! Now, try to answer review part of the whole or whole of a part. Direction. Divide the following fractions by the whole number. Write your answers in the lowest term. I'll give you 1 minute to answer and let's check after. Okay, let's check. Here are the answers. Number 1, 3/4 divided by 4 is equal to 3/16. Number 2, 1/5 divided by 6 is equal to 1/13. Number 3, 4 divided by 1/3 is equal to 12. Number 4, 2 divided by 2/5 is equal to 5. Number 5, 6 divided by 2/3 is equal to 9. Great job, kids! How many checks did you get? I hope you enjoy answering your exercises. Now, let's go to page 9. What's new? Do you like to share your food or things with others? How much do you share? Sharing is caring. Let's read the problem in activity 1. Milkshake for everyone. There are 5 liters of milkshakes. Each girl can consume 1/5 liter of milkshakes per serving. For how many girls Marielle is preparing milkshakes? Always remember the guide questions. Now, let's discuss the process using the steps of the problem solving on page 10. Is asked in the problem. For how many girls Marielle is preparing milkshakes? Know what are the given facts. 5 liters of milkshakes is to be shared into 1/5 per serving. Next plan. Determine the operation to be used, which is division. Now, I will give you 3 minutes to look for the solution on the given problem. Want more activity? I want you to read the problem and activity, Cracking the Nuts. I'll give you 20 seconds to read, then we will solve the problem. Let's now answer the guide questions. What is asked? How many small plastic bags does Angel need? What are the given? 6 kilograms of boiled peanuts is to be repacked into small plastic bags with 3/8 kilograms each. What operation will be used? Division. Take a look at the solution on your module. Therefore, Angel needs 16 small plastic bags to repack boiled peanuts. We did a great job. How was the lesson? Is it easy, right? Let's go now to page 11. Complete the steps in problem solving. Fill in the blanks, the words or group of words from the box located at the right side. I'll give you 2 minutes to complete the answers. Let's check. Number 1, the answer is what is asked. Number 2, the given facts. Number 3, operation to be used. Number 4, number sentence. Number 5, state the complete answer. Are you ready for more activities? Let's have activity 3, family and friends. Show your solution to the following problem. I'll give you 1 minute per item to solve the problem. Number 1 problem. 4 friends are running into a relay race. The race is 1/3 kilometer long. How many kilometers will each friend run? Number 2 problem. Nico has 1/4 kilo of a grilled tuna. He wants to share it equally between himself and his brother. How much of a grilled tuna will each of them get? Okay, let's check your answers. The complete answer in number 1 is each friend ran 12 kilometers in a relay race, or just 12 kilometers. The complete answer in number 2 is Nico and his brother will get 1/8 each of a grilled tuna, or just 1/8. Now, for the assessment on page 12, you are going to answer by yourselves. Take your time in solving to get the correct answers. This activity will enhance your skills in problem solving. Don't forget to answer all the activities found in the module. Good luck, kids! We are hoping that we deliver the lessons clearly and you understand the lessons well. Before we proceed to our lesson 2 in our module, let's have a commercial break.
Patuloy pa rin ang laban natin sa COVID-19. And together, we can beat the solusyon.
B. Bawal walang mask. I. Isanitize sa mga kamay. Iwas hawak sa mga bagay.
D. Dumistansya ng 1 metro.
A. Alamin ang totoong impormasyon tungkol sa COVID-19.
Protektahan natin ang sarili at mga mahal sa buhay.
Pinasolusyon sa COVID-19.
As we go back, we will continue discussing our lesson about solving routine problems involving division with any other operations of fractions and whole numbers. Now, let's continue discussing our lesson 2 in the module. Listen and follow the instructions of our radio teacher. Open your module on page 15 and answer what I know. Here is the direction. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper on your notebook. Are you ready? Go! Start answering. Number 1. What is 12 divided by 2/3? Letter A, 20. Letter B, 18. Letter C, 16. And letter D, 14. The answer is letter B, 18. Number 2. What is the product of 1/3 and 2? Letter A, 1/2. Letter B, 2/3. Letter C, 1/3. And letter D, 3/2. The answer is letter B, 2/3. Number 3. Which is the sum of 2 and 1/2? Letter A, 2/2. Letter B, 3/2. Letter C, 4/2. And letter D, 5/2. The answer is letter D, 5/2. Number 4. 1/6 subtracted by 3 equals to A, 1/6. Letter B, 13/6. Letter C, 17/6. And letter D, 21/6. The answer is letter C, 17/6. Number 5. The product of 3/4 and 3 is letter A, 1/4. Letter B, 6/4. Letter C, 9/4. And letter D, 12/4. The correct answer is letter C, 9/4. Good job, kids! How many checks did you get? I hope you will remember that. Now, let's proceed to our second lesson in our module. The content of this lesson is the continuation of Lesson 1 about solving routine problems involving division without any other operation of fractions and whole numbers. But first, exercise your brain by answering the drill "What's in?" Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Perform the indicated operation. Reduce the lowest terms if possible. I'll give you 1 minute to answer the 5 items and let's check after. Alright, let's go! Time is up. Let's check. Here are the answers. Number 1, 24. Number 2, 5/8. Number 3, 5/4. Number 5, 2/3. Number 5, 7/12. Very good, kids. Now, try to answer the review, taking some steps. Fill in the blanks. I'll give you 2 minutes to compare the steps of problem solving. time is up. Let's check. Here are the answers. Number 1. Know what is asked in the problem. Number 2. Know what are the given facts. Number 3. Determine the operation to be used. Number 4. Write the number sentence. And number 5. Know the solutions. Number 6. Check your answers. And number 7. State the complete answer. Great job, kids! I hope you will always remember the steps in solving problems. Now, let's go to page 8. What's new? Have you ever joined in a contest? How about raffle draws? Did you win? What did you feel? If you won, how did you spend or do with your prize? Take a look at a piece of cake on page 19. Take your time on reading. Then solve the problem and answer the question that follow. Are you done reading? It's a bit challenging, right? Try to answer the word problem in activity 2 on page 20. Guide questions were given. Are you done solving? Okay, let's check. Number 1. What is asked? The answer is, how many pillowcases can Jean and Fe make together? Number 2. What are given? And the answer is 5 meters and 10 meters of cloth. 5-6 meter per pillow. Number 3. What operation will be used? Addition and division. Number 4. What is the number sentence? Give your complete answer. Jean and Fe can make 18 pillowcases together. Good job, kids! I believe you already know the steps in problem solving. On page 21, fill in the blanks with the correct answers. We will now continue answering Activity 3, Drinking Milk. Show your solutions to the following problem. I'll give you time to complete your answers. Are you done solving? Okay, your teacher will be the one to check your work. Now, on page 22 and 23, answer the assessment by yourselves. Solve the following problems. Show your complete solution and encircle your final answer. It is challenging but meaningful activities for you to practice. Don't forget to answer all the activities on your module. Just ask for assistance to your study buddy. And that ends our lesson for today's session. This is your radio teacher, Teacher Gladys Mir Pontongan. Thank you for listening while learning our lessons. We hope that you have fully understood our lesson for today and be able to answer all the remaining activities on your own. Happy to serve you, our dear pupils and parents. Until next time, daghang salamat.
Inihahatid sa inyo ng With Love John Foundation Incorporated sa ilalim ng pamumuno ni Dr. Bernie Miguel sa pakikipagtulungan ng Department of Education, Kidapawan City Division, Provincial Government of Cotabato at ng Notre Dame Broadcasting Corporation. Ang Radyo, ESKWELA. Sa kinakaharap na krisis ng ating bansa, ang pag-aaral at pagtututo ay hindi dapat mahinto. Edukasyon, ating isulong. Ito ang DepEd Radyo Eskwela. Radyo Eskwela, Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Ganap na alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at alas 3 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. Radyo Eskwela sa DXND, Radyo Bida.
Radyo ESKWELA.
Good morning, Kidapawenyos. Welcome back to our program, Radyo ESKWELA, especially to our grade 6 learners and their parents, guardians, and study partners. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Gladys Mir Puntongan. I hope everyone is in good health as we start our new lessons for today, for Mathematics Grade 6. This week grading period. Are you excited? Yes, you are. It is really good to think that we are able to pursue education in spite of pandemic COVID-19. I hope that you have learned a lot in your previous lessons using your self-learning module and with the help of your dear parents and study partners. Today, we will have another enjoyable lesson on Mathematics 6. So, for grade 6 pupils, take your seats now, together with your study partners, and be ready with your modules. Be ready also with your pen and paper, for in a while, we will start our lesson. Please be ready with your module number 18, Solving Word Problems Involving Division of Decimals. Are you ready? If you're ready, let's begin our lesson for today. Welcome to another fruitful and exciting lesson in our Mathematics 6. Children, I hope you will listen carefully as I discuss the lesson. Please participate on the exercises I have prepared for you. Today, we will be learning on how to solve routine and non-routine word problems involving division of decimals, mixed decimals, and whole numbers, including money, by using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. So, to start with, please turn your module on page 5. Before we proceed in solving word problems, let us first be guided on the different steps in problem solving. First step is to understand. Understand the word problem by reading it carefully. In order for you to understand it, you should first answer the guide question. What is being asked in the problem? Usually, the number to this question can be found on the end part of the word problem. The next question you need to answer is, what are the given facts? In order to answer this, you need to find the given numbers found in the word problem. Now, we're done with the step 1, so let's proceed to step 2. Plan. We need to plan for the operation to be used so that you can formulate the number sentence. In order to do this, you need to find the key word or words. For example, in division, each, per, and average are some of the key words we used. Sometimes, you also draw pictures on diagram, make tables,
find patterns or use manipulative to solve word problems. Now, let us go on with the step 3, execute. This time, you will show your solution in solving the answer, following the number sentence you have formulated or the strategy you choose to solve for the answer. Now, let us proceed with step 4. Yes, we still have step 4, and that is to review. We can review our answer by using multiplication since it is the opposite of division. Remember, kids, it is important to always look back and check your work. Examples on solving word problems using these steps can be found on pages 6 to 10 of your module. Problem number 1 is a routine word problem, while problem number 2 is non-routine word problem because it uses a table as its strategy in finding the correct answer. Now that you have already remembered the steps in problem solving, let us solve the word problem number 1 on page 11. Let me read to you the word problem. Rosa's parent harvested 123 kilograms of guava and sold it in the market. After selling, they had 4,050 pesos and 70 centavos in their pocket. How much was the guava per kilogram? Now that we're done reading the word problem, let's answer some questions. For question number 1, what is being asked in the problem? Very good. Problem number 1 asks for the price of guava per kilogram. And question number 2, what are the given facts? You got it right. The given facts are 123 kilograms of guava and 4,050 pesos and 70 centavos in the money of Rosa's parents got after selling the harvested guavas. Question number 3. What operation will be used? Yes, you're right. We will use division because of the keyword per. For question number 4, what is the number sentence? You're correct. The number sentence is 4,050 and 70 hundredths divided by 123 equals to n. Following this number sentence, solve for the correct answer. I will give you a minute in dividing 4,050 and 70 hundredths by 123. Are you done, kids? Very good. So the answer is 32 and 9,325. Remember, kids, the problem is asking for how much will per kilogram of guava cost, so we're dealing with the money here. We only need 2 decimal places, so we have to round off the decimals on your answers. That makes our final answer as 32 pesos and 93 centavos. I hope you can still remember the rules and rounding off numbers. Now, for our final step, let us check our answer by multiplying 32 325 10,000s by 123. If your answer is 4,050 and 70 hundredths, then you got it right. Congratulations, kids! Now, let's practice more. This time, let us answer word problem number 2, still on page 11. This time, it's your turn to read a word problem. I will give you a minute in reading it, and your time starts now. Now that you're done reading, let us answer the question about it. For question number 1, what is being asked in the problem? Very good. Problem number 2, ask for the grade of geyser in Filipino. Question number 2, what are the given facts? Excellent. The given facts are the grades of geyser, which are as follows: 86 points, 75 in English, 89.70 in science, and 92.10 in math, and 89.60 as geyser average on his core subjects. For the third question, what strategy will you use? Very good. For this problem, you can make a table and write the equation to solve for the answer. You can arrange geyser subject and his corresponding grades on a table. First step to solve problem number 2 is to find the product of the average grade by 4 since there are 4 core subjects. 89.60 multiplied by 4 is 358.40. Next, the second step is to add geyser's grade in English, science, and mathematics. What is the sum? Excellent! The sum of geyser's grade on 3 subjects is 268.55. Now, for the third step, subtract the sum of geyser's grade for 3 subjects from the product of the average of geyser's grade for 4 subjects. That makes 358.40 minus 268.55 equals to 89.85. So geyser's grade in Filipino is 89.85. There you have it, kids. We already tried solving routine and non-routine word problems involving division of decimals. For activity 3, you do and what can I do on pages 11 to 12? You have to do it yourself. Take your time in answering the activities. It will be challenging, but I know it is worthwhile activity to practice the skill for today's lesson. Just always remember the processes. Understand, plan, execute, and review for routine word problem. However, non-routine word problems can be more challenging, but it will be easier if you will use the correct strategy. So for non-routine word problem, don't forget to follow these processes. Understand, plan, strategize, execute, and review. Strategies in solving non-routine word problem may include drawing a picture or diagram, make tables, find patterns, acting out a problem, working backwards, using manipulatives, and many other strategies. Okay, kids, this time, turn your module on page 13 on what I have learned portion. Let us have a give me game to check if you learned something from our lesson today. So let's start. For number 1, give me the 4 step in answering routine and non-routine word problems. Okay, time is up. The 4 steps in solving word problems are understand, plan, execute, and review. Did you get all 4? Very good. Now, give me some keywords to remember in solving word problems involving division. Time's up, kids. The keywords that depicts division are per, out of, equal pieces, split, average, separate, and each. How many will you able to give? Wow, that's great. I hope you will remember them all. Now for our last Give Me game. Give me the strategies that can be used in solving non-routine word problems. Okay, time is up, kids. Some strategies in solving non-routine word problem are drawing a picture, making a table, finding patterns, acting out, making a list, working backwards, using manipulatives, guess and check, and breaking into parts. How many were you able to give? Very good! Good job, kids, for completing our Give Me game. Now, for our final activity, turn your module on page 13. It is time to evaluate what you have learned in our lesson today. Encircle the letter of the correct answer. Okay, let's start. For number 1, a businessman owned 364.5 hectares of land. He gave the 50 hectares to his son, and he decided that the remaining area will be donated to the 205 poor and homeless families in their community. How many hectares of land each family will receive? What is asked in the word problem? Letter A, the total area donated by the businessman. Letter B, the number of hectares that each family will receive. Letter C, the number of hectares owned by the businessman. Or letter D, the number of hectares the businessman gave to his son. Your time starts now. Yes, you got it right. The correct answer is letter B. Now, for item number 2. Anna had savings from her allowance amounting to 11,145 pesos and 75 centavos. She saved it for 48 days. What is the average amount Anna saved daily? What is asked in the word problem? Letter A, Anna's allowance. Letter B, the average daily savings of Anna. Letter C, the total amount of Anna's savings. Or letter D, the number of days Anna saved the money. Kids, your time starts now. Excellent, kids. The correct answer is letter B. Now, for item number 3. Mang Johnny harvested 60.5 kilograms of ripe mangoes from his orchard. If he has to distribute the mangoes among his 5 neighbors, how many kilograms of mango each of his neighbor will receive? What is asked in the word problem? Letter A, about Mang Johnny. Letter B, the number of neighbors. Letter C, the kilogram of mango harvested. Or letter D, the number of kilogram each neighbor will receive. Okay, kids, start now. Great job, kids! The correct answer is letter D. The number of kilogram each neighbor will receive. Now, for item number 4. A group of farmers harvested 560.85 kilograms of tomatoes during first picking and 457.55 in the second picking. If the total harvested tomatoes for 3 picking is 1,350.85 kilograms, how many kilograms of tomatoes were harvested during the third picking? What is the average harvest of the farmers for every picking period? What are the given facts in the word problem? Letter A. 566.85 kilograms of tomatoes were harvested during first picking and 457.55 kilograms during the second picking. Letter B. A total of 1,350.85 kilograms of tomatoes were harvested during the first picking and 457.55 kilograms of tomatoes were harvested during the second picking. Letter C. 457.55 kilograms of tomatoes were harvested during the second picking, and a total of 1,350.85 kilograms harvested tomatoes for the third picking seasons. And letter D, 566.85 kilograms of tomatoes were harvested during first picking, 457.55 kilograms during the second picking, and a total of 1,350.85 kilograms harvested tomatoes for the 3 picking seasons. Okay, kids, let's start. Excellent, kids. The answer is letter D. Now for item number 5. Mang Ambo harvested 560,000 tons of palm oil from his 9-hectare farm, while Mang Dante harvested 4,725,000 tons for his 7-hectare farm. Who had a higher harvest per hectare? Take note, kids, that 5.560 divided by 9 will be N1, and 4.725 divided by 7 equals to N2. Using these variables, what is the number sentence in order to solve the problem? Letter A. N1 minus N2 equals to N3. Letter B. N1 plus N2 is equal to N3. Letter C. N1 multiplied by N2 equals to N3. Or letter D. N1 divided by N2 equals N3. Okay, kids, start now. You got it right, kids. The answer is letter A. For items 6 to 10, you will answer it by yourself. Reminder, kids, don't forget to answer all the remaining activities found in your module. Ask your study partner for assistance. And that ends our lesson for today's session. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our scriptwriter, Sina D. Sereno. Once again, this is your radio teacher, Teacher Gladys Mier Puntongan from Kidapawan City Division.
Radyo ESKWELA.
Inihahatid sa inyo ng With Love John Foundation Incorporated sa ilalim ng pamumuno ni Dr. Bernie Miguel sa pakikipagtulungan ng Department of Education, Kidapawan City Division, Provincial Government of Cotabato at ng Notre Dame Broadcasting Corporation. Ang Radyo ESKWELA. Sa kinakaharap na krisis ng ating bansa, ang pag-aaral at pagtututo ay hindi dapat mahinto. Edukasyon, ating isulong. Ito ang DepEd Radyo ESKWELA. Radyo ESKWELA, Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Ganap na alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at alas 3 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. Radyo ESKWELA sa DXND, Radyo Bida.
Radyo ESKWELA.
All right, that's our mathematics grade 5 o grades 6 week 8. Once again, congratulations sa ang mga learners grade 5 and grade 6. Sa inyong mga ginikanan, congratulations sa ato ang mga radio teachers and sa ato ang script writers kay Ma'am Jabril Angeline Topas and kay Ma'am Sina D. Sereno. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat. O syempre, okay, mag-shoutout ta sa ato ang pipila no kay pipila nato nga mga viewers dire. Good morning sa inyong tanan. Especially po kay Sir Noel Balucos Wamar. Thank you so much for the watch party. Okay, wala kita igong oras mga higala. Oras nato it's 11 o'clock in the morning na gyud. Okay, ang atuan na lang ani pagpasalamat sa ato ang mga kaubanan sa Department of Education nga gipagpangunahan po ni SDS Omar A. Obas, sa ato ang ASDS Ma'am Natividad Ocon, sa ato ang CID Chief Dr. Milrose Peralta, SGOD Chief Sir Remigio Orias, sa ato ang RBI Coordinator Ma'am Shirley Dua, and of course sa ato ang LR Supervisor kay Ma'am Hazel Aparece. Siyempre, okay, dakong pasalamat usab sa With Love John Foundation Incorporated, pinaagi kay Dr. Bernie Miguel, and of course sa ato ang Administrator Sir Ian Leo Domingo. Daghang kaayong salamat sa inyong dakong kasing-kasing para sa ato ang mga learners. Once again, sa ngalan po ng aking mga kasama na sina Marlon Bolasa at Crizel Dayan Sampani Binyas, ako po si Gladys Mier, nagsasabing maraming salamat and God bless us all.
Inyong napakinggan ang Radyo ESKWELA, programang inihatid ng With Love John Foundation Incorporated sa ilalim ng pamumuno ni Dr. Bernie Miguel sa pakikipagtulungan ng Department of Education, Kidapawan City Division, Provincial Government of Cotabato at ng Notre Dame Broadcasting Corporation. Radyo ESKWELA, hanggang sa susunod na pagsasahing papawid. Maraming salamat.
Basta Balita. Bida.
Ang balitang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng BioGold. Magandang araw Mindanao, narito ang bidang balita sa oras na ito. Bubuksan na sa buwan ng Marso ang Lake Lahit Water Park and Recreation, ang pinakabagong atraksyon sa Lake Cebu South, Cotabato. Pangunahing aktibidad dito ang recreational water sports activities tulad ng kayaking, water bike at ang traditional na tibuli canoeing na tinatawag na owong. Ilan pa sa mga maaaring gawin dito ay fishing, sightseeing at trekking. May restaurant din sa Lake Lahit Water Park na mag-aalok ng mga tilapia delicacies. Ang grand launching ay isasagawa sa buwan ng Abril. Sumainyo ang bidang balita sa oras na ito. Ako si Drema Kitayan Bravo. Sumainyo ang balitang hatid ng